Hello people, we are back in the bazaar to cook with Mr. Piggy. Let's grab our income and hit up a Kina. See if we can find something. So there's a cash register, which I always love to pick up nice and early. Good for making income, and a few items synergize with the coins. Now let's grab the bird since we do need a friend. And a reroll is in the cards for perhaps a Ganjo. Ooh, we get the Fupper and the cargo shorts. However, with Mac being pretty strong right now, he can oftentimes kill you through all your shielding with tons of burn and poison because he's really good at stacking that up early. And if you don't apply any pressure to him with his small HP pool, it can be quite difficult. So I don't know if I want to go Fixer-Upper. You could go Fixer-Upper plus shorts. You'll have a property tag on the cargo shorts, which will multicast the bird, but it isn't too impactful. My gut feeling is telling me leave the Fixer-Upper because you also kind of want a rewards card to get payoff from this. So yeah, I think I'm going to pass on it. Let me pick up the shorts though. And I think we can beat everything but the Viper. But we also don't really need the Viper stuff. Let's just go Fanged Inglet. And I mentioned in my previous video, kind of the same vein as the Fixer-Upper. I don't think I want to do Silk, just because it's quite slow. And yeah, you're going to get outscaled by Mac, who is perhaps overtuned at the moment. But yeah, this should be a pretty easy fight, so I'll just speed this one up. Okay, what shall we get? Hoping for Deadly Eye, I guess. We got a Fang. Maybe if we get a Ganjo, we can speed that up. But there's Tiny Furry. So let's grab the 1 XP here. And whew. Last run, we had a really tough early game. And I think we saw maybe 3 Curios in like 3 days. We really struggled to find stuff. You could do cargo shorts upgrade. I mean, even cash register upgrades, not too bad. Because what I've been finding is a courier this early, it's so easy to miss on stuff you need. Like I would love Shadowed Cloak, but that's about it. So let's actually grab some more income here. An extra 2. And we run the shorts, and yeah, probably going to lose this one. I would say 90% chance we lose. Sometimes the Vanessas can run out of damage though, so there's a chance, but with the Cutlass at 50, I think we are cooked. And smart of them not to sell the agility boots just yet, to actually use it for the adjacent crit chance. That's something I've noticed a little bit while having this item. They started gold skill, got left-handed, which is pretty strong in the early game. But yeah, an expected loss, so not too sad. So I have been enjoying Artillery Spotter, especially with like crook angles, because 10% on everything for a bronze skill is quite nice. But it is a bit limiting, whereas I feel strength gives you a bit more flexibility. So we will go strength. You could go max HP with Finn and just hope you hit a better shop. But we do want to find Ganjo, so let's go for Ganjo, because it should make the Rogue Scrapper a lot easier. We could go Matchbox, but I did play Matchbox earlier off of a video, and it did not feel great at 5 seconds. Plus, it's a lot harder to find a duplicate, so maybe not that. It wants to give us Fupper again, but I'm still uncertain, especially without a rewards card. So there is the upgraded cargo shorts, and the bushel doesn't really help you win against the Rogue Scrapper. So maybe not that. You could maybe pick up bandages. If you get Ganjo, you can scale both of those. So it's not too expensive to to try that. And hopefully JJ can offer us a nice piece. So there's the pitchfork. Do we have a property? I don't think we do. So what's in the cards? I mean, no scaling for the yo-yo, but I mean, there is strength. Probably not enough though. I guess we'll pick it up. It's not too expensive. Let's hit up a reroll and just pray we hit something. That isn't really something. But golf clubs saw a boost to the scaling. We do have 2 heal items, but no property. Could we potentially buy this property? Just to try and beat the rogue scrapper? Yeah, I think I'm going to pick up Fixer Upper just to get a property tag. So we can get a multicast so the golf clubs are a bit better. And then maybe we can beat the rogue scrapper like that. I'll plonk in a healing item. And I guess we sell the Fang. I don't see Fang being as good in this sort of setup. And yeah, it's nice to see if these golf clubs can actually do some work with better scaling now. I think we should have the win in the bag. Into the next fight, they might also be decent. I wonder if this is something that could work in a hogwash build. That's something where you can get like a 3x. Don't know if you can get a 4x bird on it. But yeah, nice and easy with this one. So feeling good. But maybe there's a chance a Max still beats us before we can get a second golf club hit off. But a Rust is very appreciated. Probably the best option in that fight. We could go money or Herma. Heal and regen items. Can you have the Ganjo? I don't know exactly if she sells Ganjo. But I think I have gotten an Apro from her. So let's go have a look. There is the Ganjo. So she does sell Ganjo. And I guess we'll run it as our next item. Buff up these two. Sounds good to me. And it's like perfect usage for our money. Ooh, B1, B2. Upgrading potentially the Ganjo, but let's look at the golf clubs. Golf clubs gets 20 damage for each heal. And in about... So in 6 seconds we do 4 heals. So an extra 40 damage. But the Ganjo is maybe a bit more versatile. So I'll do Ganjo. Gonna get a bronze item. Maybe something with tags. The silk. So I don't think the apparel really matters because this has apparel already. But yeah. Looking good. Do we go the healing or the double on here? I think the double is nice if he's bird. I think the faster healing is better if he's poison. I think let's try the bird. But yeah, I think Mac is a bit too strong. I think the VAT. I've played a 10 piece with VAT. Very powerful. And yeah, a ton of poison coming out quite quickly. Because here's the thing, I don't know if the golf club is going to go off a second time. We'll have to see. Heals are appreciated against all this poison. Oh, even with the second hit, it's not enough damage. Man, that's so much poison. Can we hold on? Oh, it's so close. Oh, ooh. 9 HP, that was close. But it looks like he missed the level up. If he had leveled up, we would be toast. Okay, Kina. Oh, I didn't check to make space for the coins. Thankfully, we weren't punished for that. Ooh. Model ship Cargo shorts is a toy. But I will pick up the ATM. I mean, I wish I could hold the ATM. Is it possible? Just for upgrades, just for tags. I think let's do that. And then do we get this model ship? I think it would be nice versus the monster on the motorbike. But versus the Aetherite, I probably want golf clubs. Also a pretty decent item if we go Beast of Burden. I think let's pick it up. And yeah, I don't feel like going Matchbox, so... Hoping for a nice event here. No space for the chocolates. And can't really sell, so we're just going to grab regen. And there's the Scout Trooper. So I think here I would multicast. Just to survive longer. And then... yeah, I'm happy with buffing like that, I would say. Got no other toys. Okay. And we're not getting any loot items. Just gotta confirm that every time I fight a monster, because if you have the boomerang but a full inventory, it's a bit painful. But yeah, this fight also has gotten scary. I've lost this maybe 2 times on Mac just because his health pool's so low. And you think, oh, I've got enough poison. But it's tough to calculate how much damage you've got with poison and burn. It's oftentimes more of like a gut feeling. So yeah, I think the first few times I played him, this fight cooked me. So yeah, nice healing, nice shielding. But it can struggle. Gunner, okay, I'll take it. Nice if we get perhaps spices. So without too much money, let's go just grab 1 income for free. Upgrading. You could do golf clubs if you want a bit more strength. I think we might do that. We'll do that over a skill just to hopefully win maybe the next fight. And grab even more income. I'm happy with that. And yeah, with monsters getting stronger as well, taking the random fight so early is also a bit scary. Now Vanessas are... I'm seeing them go more weapon based. So let's scale up the healing and shielding rather than just healing. I think that's good. I could see a world where we're okay. She also didn't level up, so a bit behind on XP. Catfish, I think saw some nerfs in a hotfix, so not as scary as it once was, and thankfully not enough haste. I would have maybe put Exhausted on both sides of the catfish. It gets all the haste. But another victory, that's very nice. So we lost day 1, I think, to a Mac. Doing better on day 2. Okay, but now we need to start finding a potential build. Ooh, we got a Piggles? Did they have a Piggle thing? Because now I lost 2 spare change. Well, I lost 2 gold. That's a bit unfortunate. Could look for Apro at middle. That could be quite nice. Or you grab the 1 XP. Let's go to middle.
Welcome in, hon. What can I get you?
Got a pitchfork. So you can get 2 truffles. If you want to try Fappa. Means you're gonna need a lot of space. So that's probably like where you sell the cash register, but even then, like if I was a bit closer to running this fixer-upper, if he was maybe gold going on to diamond, and I could get him onto the board, maybe. But I think it's just a bit too far away. You're gonna have to maybe cut something on board, make yourself a bit weaker. I don't know about that. There is the spiky shield to pair with the fupper. But yeah, there's an like we might find something else and we don't actually go fixer. I find it's not as forcible as it used to be when it was overpowered, so gonna pass there. Ganjo upgrade. Good for strength now, but I would like to cut it. And Apro would be great instead of it, so I don't know about the upgrade. Let's do a greedy pass just to hold on to money.
It's been nice talking to you.
Not enough money to really reroll down. But Quixel's also not great. I think let's re-roll it down a little bit. Valpak. Do we have any bronzies? Just the yo-yo, but we need the toy tag. I mean, we got the piggles, so... Let's go check them out. Ooh, Regal. Regal Blade. And there is the yo-yo upgrade. Could potentially... Could you cut golf clubs? Run the yo-yo rather, but the yo-yo needs a way to scale its damage. And then it gets iffy with the Ganjo. I'm trying to think if we go Regal or if it's just too late for this Regal. I think let's grab the Regal. I've been playing Mac and Regals are quite painful. It is a bit late, but not the end of the world. And then I won't go yo-yo because if I had Apro, I could scale the damage easily. But it's hard to get like all these adjacencies onto the yo-yo. You have to sacrifice defense. So I'll rather sell it and then buy it. And because it's bronze, that was a free purchase. And we potentially go a Regal build. Okay, we should be fine versus Flame Juggler once the shields kick in so we can get more XP. And I don't think these are too important for us. So I think that's the plan. Do we prefer the scaled shielding? I think we do. So yeah, if you have less than 600 health and no way to shield or heal, he will just kill you with the burn. But because we got shielding and relatively big shielding, this fight is quite easy for us. And some good numbers on the golf clubs, but a tad slow. Takes a while to build up. Maybe we cut it... I can't see us cutting it today. Maybe we cut it tomorrow. Okay, what you gonna give us? Ace Cinders. And we've got... I mean, Healthy Hoarder is nice. I think we just take it for the next fight. If we change to more of a weapon build, yeah, it's not too useful, but that's a lot of strength early. We'll hit up Sylvia. Ooh, Jabalian Drum. I've been wanting to try. If we still had the yo-yo, it would have been nice. But from this angle, I don't think we can pick it up. It's not really for a Regal Blade. I think you want Jabalian Drum at Loddle. Maybe a yo-yo as well. And then a bunch of fast weapons. Maybe also something like a knife set. That would be great. But from this position, I can't see us picking it up. But I will grab the weapon. We will then... No, we don't want to transform. One thing is, if you start with an enchanted item and you don't like it, Mandala is a way to transform it, so keep that in mind. Hello, my friend. Fixer Upper makes a return, but it's going to upgrade. I mean, you could duplicate it, but... Duplicated Fuppers. Is that ever a play? It's spicy, but right now I can't see if we would even go Fupper. It's more like a maybe for now. Still haven't found rewards cards, so struggling to get the value on it. So I don't think I will grab that. I mean, you could buy it and get this to gold sooner. I guess that's not bad, because once it becomes gold, it gets the plus value already.
This will do well for you, I promise.
And yeah, now next time we spend money, this will upgrade to gold. So then we'll get the 6 gold back. So it's kind of just like accelerating it. It can maybe come onto the board sooner, but if both were going to get to diamond already, maybe it's a bit wasteful. Piggles is that required? I don't think so. So we'll get rid of you. We can hold the cinders. And peace out of here. Maybe you reroll. Looking for a rewards card or something. But let's see if we can beat up a Fizz.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Palaver.
So you got weapons and burn. And you got a barrel. I hardly ever see barrel coming out. You don't have any scaling, so I think we're just going to outscale this build, right? There's not enough burst for it to be scary. So we are A-okay. They're stacking up burn, but I have to imagine our scaling's better. Ooh, I lost the toy tag selling the little piggle. That was actually a bad idea. Thankfully, it didn't cost us, but
Like my crew says at the bar.
yeah, I have made that mistake before, so if you have the model ship, just make sure you're keeping a toy. If we need one into the next fight, maybe we pick one up, but I might hope to move out of this build. We'll see. We will go to Ayla.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can.
Okay, we're getting some weapons. Maybe too late for cash cannon. Like, I'm not really liking this item. I think I will pick up the 4 gold weapon. Papa gets an upgrade and, a reroll, yeah. Those weapons are not really required. Obsidian briefcase. So you waste a bit of money. You prefer it not enchanted. Would you ever run it? Don't think so. And I think I also want to move away from golf clubs. So you'll sell for 8 and then your 2 coins. So it costs 4.
Go make
Plus it has some synergies with maybe
back. Tell me.
some other shops. Goldie. Whoa. So the nerfed closed sign, a pawn shop, and an open sign also nerfed. I felt this closed sign was quite strong, but open sign... How crazy was that one? The problem is, if we would want to buy that pawn shop, it's expensive. As a build, it takes a while, so it's probably going to be more of a money piece if we pick it up. It means killing off the Fupper dream. We got 20 gold here, sell as cinders. Not terrible, because we also like buy sell with the Regal Blade. But we do need to find some sort of toy. So yeah, let's cut these. Now we can buy it. Okay. So it will take 6 sales to make its money back. So that's not too bad. And Trash Town Mayor should be an easy W. I don't think he received any buffs, huh? Yeah, I think everything is quite weak on this guy. And I think they should maybe make this guy a more difficult fight. I felt that for quite some time. But to be fair, like, there were nerfs to augmented weaponry, so I don't know. Did he used to have the bronze one, or did he have gold one? I think he had the bronze augmented weaponry. But yeah, if we keep this build, we really want to find a toy. Get that multicast back.
Outrageous! I'm an elected official!
Okay, pepper spray. Well, that's a weapon. So I like that part at least. We'll get rid of the spare change, grab a loot, most likely. If we were at 25 gold, I might have considered 5 income. And an extract. Not going to do anything for us. Ooh, economic seminar. It's a bit iffy because our board is quite full, but let's go check it out. Can give you some big items sometimes. Ooh, shipment is nice with what we have. So let's cut these 3. We'll pick up the shipment. We'll crack it. And, I mean, not that great, but what can you do? We do have a toy at least, but we won't have too much space to sell all these changes. Okay, go fight a monster, sure. Get us closer to level 7. Might be the Regal Blade upgrade, but it is a tad behind, so if we could find something to replace the Regal Blade as a build, I'd go for it. We will see. Now this guy has also been quite tough for me with the buffs to charcoal. I think they doubled your scaling, so his stacking burn can be a bit scary if you're on the weak side. But a nice, long, slow fight as we stall them out in the sandstorm. Okay, a first Aiden. Would we run first Aiden? I could see a world where you just cut the bandages, buff the double caster here. I think that's nice. We'll get some haste going in the build. Okay, back to claim our Aiden with a little bit of haste in the build now. And I mean, this haste could be run for some time. So now we need to make space for the cash register, which probably means these two go. And yeah, I guess we'll sell this tomorrow once it gets to 3 value. But let's see what Mr. Mackey has in store for us. Could be dangerous. Because he can scale quite nicely. Is that a VAT? VAT is scary. It is a VAT. And it's multicasting. This is probably overs for us. This item is perhaps far too strong at the moment. And he's got it so fast with all the slows. Woof. Not a chance. But it's been a while since we lost, so we still have some prestige to get stronger. To hopefully one day one-shot Mr. Mac there. Ooh, Pearl's dig site. Could give us interesting stuff. Let's go have a look.
Yataria? The dunes? Where shall we
So now we
start?
probably have to sell these two. Probably crack this as well soon, so keep that in mind. Fiery Flail. Probably just can't get the damage up. 16 gold is nice, but I would maybe like to find a piece that we can build around. So not that item. I mean a runic potion. A weapon gains lifesteal. Oh, the only problem is if it hits the cargo shorts. Because this is technically a weapon. But if we leaned into Regal, it could be nice. It's just quite a small Regal. Yeah, let's reroll. Maybe there's a better silver that we can upgrade at 7, yeah? These are not it. We don't slow enough. Alrighty, we keep looking. Maybe just a briefcase for the money. That's 8, 3, 3. 14. Saves us from having to reroll all the time. Yeah, I think we just grab this, upgrade the Regal.
If you're not growing, you're failing.
And if we ever run out of money, we can sell the pawn shop. Ooh, fire items. Could be good. So now, because we got space constraints, let's sell this. Sell all of these, and there we go. Hef could have something for us, so... Not really. I mean, you could buff the matchbox. Huh. I don't know, it's maybe a tad slow. I think I'd rather reroll for some other fire enchanted item. Ooh, fire burb. We have done a firebird before, but it needs some assistance. And it burns equal to 10% of this item's heal. I mean, let's pick it up. Maybe this could be a carry piece. I have done a firebird before that popped off. So we'll give it a shot. Else it's just else we'll just sell it later. So, Infernal's a bit weaker, but I don't feel too strong either. So I'm thinking just Foreman. We lost our toy as well, so we need to get a multicast back. Yeah, let's go Foreman. And I'm thinking, how else could we scale the healing on you? Like, Apro is my first thought. The Ganjo is doing it, but not at very impressive speeds, I would say. We could maybe even put in the pawn shop for another property. That's a consideration. Maybe you cut the golf clubs because you've already got a carry piece. A crane. Probably not going to work from this angle. So Valpak, go look for maybe weapons and maybe a way to buff up the burb. So we'll get crane out of here. I don't think we're going to run crane. We'll get the cheap weapon. I mean, this is only 1 gold, but it puts 2 value on here. So I think that's nice. I maybe... Could I have bought this as well? Popper makes a return, but let's monocle, get the value up a bit. And... Ooh, I should be looking for a toy as well. Okay, an Ayla or Mountain Pass. Let's go Ayla.
You warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might.
Getting that Regal up. Do you have any toys, please? So we, I mean, it gives value to the pawn shop. It puts damage on the Regal. So it's a bit versatile. Ooh, it wants us to give double whammy. And then it's giving us obsidian golf clubs, huh? I just don't think this item is strong enough, right? Any toys? No.
Use it well. Make me proud.
Oh, but if we run the pawn shop, we lose the property here. Should have maybe picked up that money tree. But let's put value here. Whammy. Whammy just feels a bit early. So if we change up this build, we go something like this. Is that any good? Start transitioning out of this kind of build? Because I feel like how we win right now is maybe just giving enough time for this bird to scale. So maybe the extra HP is appreciated. Also cleans up our inventory a little bit. So let's sell all of you guys. And now we can actually hold on to Whammy as a potential build with the pawn shop. So that's decent. Yeah, it's just a tad weak now. It's doing 600, 450 here. Yeah, I think maybe tomorrow it can be run. But it's still not super powerful yet, so gonna take some time. Now, hopefully this dually can give us time to scale the bird. That's probably our out. Oh, but some big damages coming out. Nothing super crazy, I would say. How crazy is this burn gonna be? Oh, I don't like that you crit on that. 25% chance. Oh, can we kill him before it goes off again? I don't know. Oh, it was close. I think maybe if he didn't crit the first time, we'd be okay. But this is kind of to be expected if you go pawn shop. This like transition phase is a bit painful. We don't use properties, so not gonna pick you up. But I will grab the business card. It pays for itself quite quickly. Could go a gavel. We probably have more max HP than our opponent. What do we think about that? Yeah, and we can sell it if need be. Bird upgrade. Okay. Extra burn. And if you get a fiery enchant, it can cook. I will pick up the little piggy bank because we have a pawn shop. But we would like to see maybe a belt. I think the heal skills are just not that great. And this is a potential. It's like a maybe. If it was a guaranteed build, maybe I'd go for it. Right now we are 6. I mean, the burn is nice, but I could see a world where we drop to 5. And then that cooldown could be nice, especially on such a high cooldown item like the whammy. So I think let's grab it. We will go to Ayla. Okay, some nice cheap weapons. That's lovely.
Hey, when you carry my weapon,
Doesn't matter which one we buy. I'll buy you, I guess. And maybe save a bit of money, reroll. Ooh, whammy upgrade is big. So it's looking very much like a whammy build. But how do we rock everything? Yeah, that's a bit awkward. Do we keep trying with the bird? I mean, bird Ganjo wasn't too bad, but it doesn't fit so nicely here. Might want to get the regal in. So perhaps we don't do that. We run you. Or I guess we could still run it. Or you go the gavel, rather. I think I like that. The burb sadly departs.
enjoy the thrill of battle. While you can.
Okay. And we cut off a second with long strides. Would like to see maybe better haste. Although, if we keep going and we run passive items here like a belt, maybe one other passive item, we could haste the whammy. Oh, and it's sad I sold the Ganjo, man. Maybe I shouldn't, because if we had Ganjo, I think we can take Corsair. But it's not the end of the world. You take Thug as well, who's also a fantastic fight, so Let's go do that. Spices has potential to be big, and Bonk is obviously also a great skill. And we're gonna gavel him. Nice. So yeah, gavel, not really an item I run too much, but if you can get your max HP up, can be decent. Oh, getting the bonk is amazing. That's huge for us. So B1, B2 not needed. Let's go to Quixel. The upgrade. How far are you from the upgrade? It's a while away. Because when it's upgraded, it's just going to get that gold value faster. So I actually don't mind picking it up. As I've played more, I'm like, oh, that's not too bad. And maybe the globe for max HP. I guess so, but we're just a bit broke. I wish we had a rewards card or something. Yeah, I think I might prefer to actually keep the money over the globe. And, ooh, Gumballs is 20 value here. Plus some crit chance, maybe. I think it's good. Or you go Curio. Curio does put value on business. Let's see what Curio's got, rather. Ooh, Rocket Boots is nice with the whammy. So I think let's pick up the Insect Wing. Rocket Boots. Or do we just prefer Aiden? But Aiden can miss. Well, Piggy Bank, you're definitely out for some money. I want to try and get back to 12 seconds on the double whammy. We'll Insect Wing it. You guys can come back in and then... Maybe not the Rocket Boots. Although you buy the Rocket Boots, you upgrade Aiden's haste. Maybe that's actually better, yeah. And we'll grab a magnifying glass. Sure, we'll just grab the weapons to buy, sell them. Sell everything for pawn shop strength. And should we just try and maximize strength? Yeah, I think it's fine. I might even hold this icicle for the late game. Okay, pretty decent. But yeah, still not the strongest sort of whammy position. But we've got 3 more defeats in us if we lose today. So that gives us some breathing room. Now this piggy doesn't have a huge HP pool, which is nice. He is going Ice Luge. Reduce the cooldowns of adjacent items by 1. Ooh. So he's going to try to get that ice cream truck down and then just perma-freeze me, I guess. But it's looking like it's not going to work. Okay, that's nice. Getting us closer to 10. And I would say one of the nice things about having fewer Pygmalions in the pool is that oftentimes you don't like to face other Pygmalions, especially the ones with the high HP pools. So that's, even though the other characters are stronger, I don't see as many pigs either. I will go for loot, maybe for cooldown reduction. Ooh, that is a big one, 12%. That is huge. But I really want to find a belt soon. I might just try and activate it now. Because maybe we can't get another insect wing. Don't really know. Ascenders. So Gumball Machines or Barcoon. So the Gumballs give 20 value here, which is what, 300 max HP? And when you upgrade it, it gets better. But you do want to potentially find the belt sometime soon. I think let's go Barcoon, looking for upgrades. Not that upgrade, but I will reroll. Ooh, the balcony. I think we have to grab that. And I don't know if it's going to be run just yet until we get this pawn shop a lot bigger. Because by doubling its value, it's going to be an extra 1,700 max HP. Which I guess is an extra 500 damage here. Plus defense actually might be run quite soon. Could also mean Aiden can haste the whammy. But yeah, I'll pick it up and let's sell the smalls. The gavel. I guess the gavel's kept around still. Could cut it now. Then just hope to haste you. I think we'll keep it around for flexibility. In case it's run. Dr. Vortex would be great to potentially charge this guy. But you also have the hasting wheel. That's going to be at 2.5 seconds. So both considerations. But a bit more golden XP here. Maybe the deciding factor. So yeah, let's go Vortex. For some Neophiliac. I guess the other one also has vehicle skills, which we don't really care for, so... What are we gonna get? Oh, thank you. So we've got the Rust, which instantly activates slow. We could potentially do freeze as well. We've got haste coming in. Okay, what a setup, huh? Get a property or look for tools. Off the top of my head, maybe just a loop. Enables buy sell a bit better. I think that's good to look for. A pitchfork to get truffles. Yeah, we got the space for it as well.
Bet you'll be surprised when that comes in handy.
And I will sell for the loop. I mean, reroll for the loop. We did not find it, but we got a hatchet. You guys are out of here. And 2 gold. I guess we can... pick it up. Really want to find the belt though. Curio to buy, sell. Nufu. I think we can miss a lot if we go to Nufu. So let's go Curio. And ooh, bump up the haste duration. That is very nice. So let's plonk value on you. And probably buying a lot of this stuff, huh? It's just aggressively sell and aggressively buy. So there's a world where you could maybe say do a reroll now and just buy a lot more. Maybe cash out the business card. And if we didn't run Aiden, this charges quicker. I think if this is ever super fat, we could do that, but I think we might not kill them on the first hit, so getting some hastes in there could be good. Yeah, I think I want to keep the business card for a little bit, so I don't think I'll reroll. A pity we didn't hit 10, but what can you do? Any placement decisions? Don't think so. So we will go fight Haunts. And I mean, we also have the skill... What's it called again? Healthy Hoarder, giving us some max HP. Which helps on the whammy. Ooh, bonk v bonk. Who's gonna be bonking better? I mean, my build's looking a bit cooler, but ooh, Trebuchet going off. Ooh. That thing was activating like crazy. But we are all good. When you crit, so that's why he's running pulse rifle. Slows, man. Would you slow Icicle for Ooh, slow 2 for 4 seconds on the icicle. That is quite impactful. It helps you get your neophiliac. Oh no, we already have rust. So maybe a random on the whammy. Random pawn shop has just too many misses, like a fiery and poison one, they don't do anything. But a slow icicle is also a consideration for disruption. Let's go look at the whammy and see how many are maybe duds or how many are good. So heavy, icy, turbo aren't crazy. I think I'd like to kill them as fast as possible, so the defensive ones are also not too great. Toxic and fiery, it means if we don't defeat them on the first hit, maybe we got a chance. And yeah, shiny and extra multicast. It's already got 2, but a third one is nice. Deadly is also kind of nice. Obsidian's also nice. So I mean, there's only 3 that are like bad. But man, we would slow them down so much taking this one. I think let's try slow them down. It's an interesting play. Yeah, we already have the rust, but even more slows. And I mean, this is now something we can buff at courier. Diamond items, you could have the diamond belt if we can afford it somehow. Oh, but you have spices. That's kind of cool. Belt also has the problem of how do you fit it in. Maybe you would go belt, lion's cane or something? What spices? Improves our like one-shot potential. But it does steal maybe some of the charges if you want to try and kill them as fast as possible. Because right now we charge 4 seconds. Let me pick it up. Maybe it's run. I mean, we do have gunner as well. We'll see, we'll see. And can't really afford the reroll, so we will bounce. Ooh, courier for potentially the slows. Come on. He does have the crit chance, sure. We will pick up you to buy, sell. I think from here I'd rather reroll. Another icicle. Upgrade the freeze. That's not too bad. And then we might have to cash out this business card now for some money. So we'll pick up all of you. Ooh, there's another magma core. So I think we actually pick this up for the neophiliac and try and one-shot as fast as possible. I like that idea. We will... Let's try and break the cooldown reduction from long strides. We'll sell you. Down to a 9.1. And might as well just buy all of these smalls. Sure. Shadow Cloak, do we buy? Sure. Reynad, you've got salt. I think we'll just go more. We'll go for more XP. Can also grab crit chance. Ooh, battery could be nice. Battery is a consideration. But yeah, I think until we're in like definite one-shot territory, we might run the spices. What's better? Chocolates? 10 value, that's 150 versus 200 here. I think I might prefer to just find upgrades if possible. Pitchfork I'll take, I think. And if we reroll and see an upgrade, we'll make a plan. Thankfully, we don't have to. Yeah, I really wish I had rewards card. So that all our money... our money problems were sorted.
Engineers fix things. I make
So
the
looking
things
for
I fix
loop.
things with.
Would reroll for finding a loop. Didn't find it. We got hatchet. Okay.
Bucket saved my life once. You
Let's
just
sell
never
for strength. And yeah, I think we're still not one-shot territory, so... have to hold off.
know. Now that's giving up the
Gonna look for Chocoholic, I would say. None of these do anything. Reroll. Oh, it's expensive, but we kind of have to, huh? Ooh, longer... better long strides or Chocoholic? Both are enticing. I think let's go Chocoholic. Because if we ever do find loop, we can get some good money going.
Are you sure? Noticed I'm huge?
I have faced 82 foes.
But yeah, without proper haste in the build, I don't know if we will get a second chance to smack him. So hopefully Spices goes off first. Okay. And there we get the bonk in. Oh! Invulnerability potion. Uh-oh. Do we get our second attempt? I think we do. Okay. Whew.
Long before you were born. This is
Thankfully, the timings did not mess us up. Now, he's multi-casting the invulnerability potion, but I don't think that actually works. So he should probably do Toxic Rainbow. But I didn't assess his build like 100%. Oh, some truffles. That's quite nice, man. Middle, now with Chocoholic, so just keep that in mind. Would we buy any of these? 4 gold plus a chocolate? I think I'll hold off.
You leave it behind, someone else finds it. It all works out.
Hey, good to see ya.
And yeah, I don't think I want to reroll, but let's give you some strength.
Are you sure you're kind of...
At 13, it's going to be an interesting consideration between these two. Trash Titan, we don't care for Juggler really, so let's go Lord of the Wastes.
the desert wind is warm.
Might potentially want the crit chance to hopefully one-shot them.
To be a dervish is to be
Because we don't have much crit chance, huh? Yeah. Or we just get a ton of money. One of those two. Ooh, 4 gold. Come on. Scrap also not needed. Kina, Yeah, I think maybe finding pawn shop upgrade could be very important. Let's go have a look. And then the belt might be some sort of consideration. Ice luge. Probably not, huh? Ooh, bootstraps. Do bootstraps at level 13? Maybe upgrade like everything? That sounds like it has potential. Does mean we need to cut some of you guys. Pick you up. We're just running a bit broke. And, ooh, we're gonna run out of space here. Like, I like the spices for now. Eventually, I'd like to go Magma Core. Well, let's maybe see from the next shop. A Curio, okay.
Just close your eyes and grab something.
Extra second of haste. Not really gonna do anything. But, Clockwork Blades. A little bit of cooldown.
Trash is tragedy.
So let's go like that. Should bring you back to... Yeah, then we plonk the 1 second. Cool, we get a chocolate as well. Definitely gonna pick up truffles, you...
20 years. Wait.
I think Aiden can just go. But I will keep the little magma
Park to clean up
core.
Bazaar.
And probably just dipping, right? Or let's grab a chocolate, yeah.
There 20 years waiting for you.
It is a gold one. I should keep that in mind. Yeah. Okay, Cypher.
My dreams are
Now let's just keep an eye out on the
Go ahead.
damage
Underestimate
of this whammy.
makes this more fun.
Okay, it's at 3-2, so it would defeat this opponent. But they're gonna get bonked.
Defeat does not defeat.
Nice and easy. So yeah, maybe versus everything but a piggy, we can one-shot. Especially now that we're gonna level up to 13. And we must also keep in mind bootstraps. Chocolates. How do we fit it? We would have to cut cash register. I guess in space is a bit of a concern now. Maybe cash register should just go. Yeah, let's cut it. Let's keep the pitchfork. And that means we can get chocolates or we can go to Goldie. But I don't have too much money, so I will just do this play. And now we'll go look at Kina. So there's a business card. Will make us some money back. We shall grab it. Jewelry I'll hold off on. And, ooh, value skill or more XP. I feel like you have to go... I feel like you have to go for the value skill. It would be such a big power spike. And a nice quick whammy with our magma core in there. Come on, Master Salesman. I'll even take a trader. I'll even take big numbers. Just don't give me like a keychain or something. Oh, Master Salesman.
it's all
Goodness.
about motivation. You gotta know
Goodness
when your
gracious.
legs fall.
The only thing is the bootstraps might upgrade some met items. Might take us a while to get to like whammy or pawn shop. I'm kind of wondering if is it pawn shop or is it whammy? Just for strength earlier. And maybe we get the bootstraps upgrade later. But in the meantime, it's gonna bump up hopefully the freeze. So yeah, I think let's do pawn shop.
Now that's quality.
And a middle, we have a little bit of money, so we'll go middle.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All
Cheap
about
mediums would be
value.
nice. That is not cheap. So pick you up.
For a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
Gotta spend 6 more gold. So let's plonk in a reroll. A boomerang ever? Probably... Nah, I think I'll hold off on the money. And I mean, we could do gumballs. That's a lot of money on the pawn shop. Let's do that. I would even say cut business here. Just so it doesn't maybe steal an upgrade. And then we'll grab one gumball. Upgrade onto the magma core. That was not what we wanted. Got a crit chance. Appreciated. But yeah, we should hit some crazy numbers now that we got salesman. Ooh, it is a piggy. I should maybe have put spices in. I gotta hope this guy is not very high HP. 5-6. I think that's in one-shot territory. Yeah, we should be good, yeah. Nice and quick. Now, if I could get poison on the magma core, also would be big. Or haste, maybe. Let's try keep an eye out for those enchants. So chocolates to save money. I think so. We also don't really need to go to Herma. A Quixel. Let's rather aerodrome. Health and shield items. Could you have the whammy, perhaps? Let's go have a look.
Master craftsman. Me?
Balcony upgrade with shielded. No, we don't care about the cooldown reduction. So that's a pass. If we were to see the whammy, it's going to cost 24. So 4 on the reroll, we're at 14. Takes us to 22. We would have to sell the pitchfork. Which is not like a deal breaker, but didn't have to make the decision.
Are you sure? Very soft.
I want a Void Golem. If he breaks... Oh, there's a few things that I don't like being broken. 1 in 5 to just lose. I think let's go Harrow. Could appreciate Assault Focus since we don't use any non-weapons.
Forget that old cow. Works for me.
But yeah, the whammy upgrade would be very important. 8 gold. Plus a chocolate, so yeah. Ooh, that triggers a haste then. So that's almost instantly going off. We just need poison then. That is huge. And it like speeds it up. Like if that's important, but... So we could go here, look for whammy. I think we should. Those aren't whammies. Come on, whammy. Those also aren't whammies. Man. And I don't think it's that important to buy this. It costs you a lot of gold. Because the gold ones are going to sell for what? 3, 4? Yeah, I'm just going to pass on that. But man, Neophiliac is just such a crazy ability. Let's grab health regen. It's going to be very important that health regen at 9. It's going to win us a lot of fights. And see if we can insta-kill this Mac. Should take us half a second maybe. If he doesn't have instant disruption. And hopefully he doesn't have like a memento mori or something. Oh, that's so quick, man. Come on, give me the poison so it's an instant win. Okay, but I mean, when do we get the next enchant? At 19? It's going to be so hard to find the poison. Unless we get this cooldown down to 8. Then it's instant.
Welcome in, hon. What can I get you?
Middle. I guess this is quite a lot of value, so... Let's grab it, because it's 2 items and it's a chocolate in here.
You're really gonna enjoy it.
Look for a suitcase or something. Ooh, the belt. Probably not. I think the pawn shop
Not right for you. Bring it back.
stuff is better.
I want you to be.
Pawn shop plus like instant activation stuff. Ooh, maybe the upgrade to Neophiliac. That would be amazing. Oh, no upgrade. 20 gold for diamond chocolates. Doesn't feel that great. And I think we wasted a bee. Oh no. Because we bought a property. I just never used the bees, so... Diamond chocolates, 20 gold. I think I'll hold the money in case we see double whammy upgrade. So yeah. Really would have loved Neophiliac or long strides, you know. But let's go... Maybe get trader. Could maybe start making some money like that. Give me crit chance. It's money. Sell you guys. And then I think this counts as buying a property, so we get a B. We sell the B, we get some loot. Hoping for cooldown. It's a scrap. But I can't complain. Sell all of these, I guess. Just so I can grab easier gumballs. Don't have to fight selling one at a time. And I think with the server issues, it's even slowed down, so I really want to grab 5 at a time. Reroll a little bit. Sure. Economic items, no. Kina, also no. Barcoon, profit. Sells larges. Chocolate, I mean, this might be the last fight. Let's upgrade a gumball. Hell yeah. Would have liked the icicle, actually. Curio, fine. He might have cooldown reduction. He has some slow buff for our icicle, because we needed a bit more help in the build. And I might as well buy these larges and mediums for the chocolate. But man, imagine we had a loop or something. Just so we could like buy infinitely. Pick up you guys and all these little smalls. Sell you. Pays for itself. And potentially the last fight. Sadly, we couldn't get you down to 8 seconds or find a poison enchant. So I have to do no memento mori, please. No invulnerability potion. But I mean on the second hit. No, the second hit will get blocked, I think.
You would stand aside.
Heavy pendulum. And just don't freeze me at the start. That would also be annoying. Bonk.
Share with me your secrets.
Wow, what a run, huh? That was something cool to build up with Neophiliac. Really happy with how that one turned out. Thankfully, no instant disruption from our opponents. And yeah, I quite like that we put the slow enchant on the icicle. I think that's maybe different from what a lot of people would do. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.